Hi and welcome to PPD Live. My name's Dennis and this is...
I'm Jamie.
So what we're going to do, we're going to go straight into the questions, guys. I hope you're all warmed up and ready to discuss some of the main topics of the day. So the first question is this one. Is being part of the LGBTQ community fashionable, anti-establishment, or is it a base for all people who need it?
Some people use it as a fashion statement because I feel like I've met a few people in like being a teenager and stuff who just see it as, okay, this is my chance to kind of like stand out a bit, and then they kind of just abuse it. But for a lot of people, it is actually a genuine thing. Like, yeah.
I think reducing the LGBTQA community as a fashionable group completely undermines the years of persecution and trans women just fighting for the chance to actually be themselves without persecution. And like the fashionable side of it, it's just people like just being themselves. Like,
I do personally agree with that. There's a lot of people who are just saying, oh, it's just a fashionable thing what they're doing, when really it is generally them wanting to be fit in somewhere and be treated properly. But there are a few, like this is a very small amount, but there are some people who say, oh no, I'm this, so that they can seem more interesting or more exciting or whatever. I don't know how to
I agree
describe
with you.
it.
Like, why can't young people go through phases anyway? They're just finding out who they are. Like, why can't sexuality be part of that? Like, they can flip-flop through sexualities. That's fine. They're not hurting anybody. Like, they're just trying to figure out where they fit in a community. And that just, if that changes, then that's okay.
Can society say it is post-racism, or are we being short-sighted?
Definitely not, because, for example, we're in the East Midlands, right? And apparently that's like the worst kind of part of England for like racist groups like EDL and like neo-Nazis and that kind of thing. And it really is horrible, but it's just like they can't say it's post-racism, to be honest.
Like, say, like, Donald Trump, like, he's so, I don't know why, but, like, he's just ignorant. Like, he can't see that there's so much change in the world and so many different people add to, like, the world, if you get what I'm saying. Like, there's so many other cultures around, and he's just focusing on, you know, you've got to be white, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, when all these other cultures add to, like, America and make America what it is.
The thing is, just racism doesn't stand up well to contact. So if I'm racist and then I'm also friends with a black person, like I'm gonna realize they're not all the same. None of them are really like that. You, instead of shunning them, I'm not saying like put them in institutions or anything. I'm just saying like talk to them, see why they have these views and challenge them. Don't oppose them with only like, oh no, you're wrong. It's like, no, this is why you're wrong. And then they'll
I think it leads into reading books by their cover. Humans like to take the easy way out when they do things because it's the easy way. It's the mode of least resistance. And that's fine, but you can't do that with people because people have lots of variety. Like a book, like a library full of books.
What'd you say? That a lot of younger people say that they're not racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, that is the case because our generation specifically has grown up with the technology and such a huge social media platform that we see everything. We see different sexualities, we see different nationalities, we see everything, and we're very open to it. But racism, in my opinion, still is a big thing because older generations raising us how they believe. There's nothing against them. If that's what they believe, that's what they believe.